So while you guys on your shiny new beta 10.5, or you guys on your title, the 2021.40.6, and your ADA waypoint and all that, I'm stuck on this. So while you guys watch all those other videos, watch my Tesla 2-minute tip. Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. So I found this new autopilot feature. Well, it's not really new, but it's new to me. I didn't know about it. I got excited about it, so I wanted to share it with you guys because maybe you guys don't know about it. So we're gonna put 2 minutes on the clock. What it's about, before we go any further, before we put 2 minutes on the clock, anyone that has enhanced autopilot or FSD package, not the beta, but the package where you've got navigate on autopilot, this won't affect you guys, because when you guys are on autopilot and you need to change lanes, you can easily change lanes by just, you know, putting on a turn signal, or if it's prompting you to change lanes, you just wiggle the wheel or something like that. So it won't affect you. This is for people that have basic autopilot. Like this car, it came with autopilot. I didn't pay anything for it. It came with autopilot. Or for the people that before they were giving it away with the car, that paid just for basic autopilot, where it just autopilot just works by itself, and then you have to disengage autopilot to change lanes and then re-engage it to continue with autopilot. Okay, I feel the need to say that because undoubtedly, lo and behold, someone's gonna say, well, I don't have to do that because I've got navigate on autopilot. And this is why I'm saying, I don't wanna hear that. This is why I'm telling you ahead of time, it may not apply to you. So let's get started. Put 2 minutes on the clock, go in autopilot here, and I'll show you the old way how I used to do it and the new way how I do it with the tip. So I'm in autopilot, I wanna change into the right lane. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on the turn, well, let me get through this intersection here. I don't wanna change lanes in an intersection. So I'll put on the turn signal. The wheel unlocks a little bit so I can change lanes, and I'll talk more about that in a second. I will take off the turn signal and I'll engage autopilot again. So that's the old way. Why I talked about this, the locking of the wheel. Whenever you're in autopilot and you take the put the turn signal on, the wheel doesn't come out of autopilot, but it's sort of, it lessens the torque that you're gonna need to like break the autopilot lock in the steering. If you don't have your turn signal on, it'll take a little more force with your hands to break the autopilot. Not much, but a little bit more. So it just makes it easier when you're not in autopilot. Sorry, it makes it a little easier when you put the turn signal on, which you should put the turn signal on anyways. So the new way, and I'll show you what the new way is, the tip that I found, it makes it so much easier. Well, it's really only one step. I should make it sound so much easier. So what you do, say I want to get into the right lane there, or the left lane, I will put the signal on, the steering unlocks a little bit, I make my lane change, and then I just re-engage autopilot. I don't have to actually put the I don't actually have to turn the turn signal off. Okay, it's bright. So let's do it one more time. Engage autopilot. I want to go into the right lane. I will put the right signal on. The wheel unlocks a little bit. I make the lane change, and instead of taking the signal off, I just go back in autopilot. The signal, as you can see, comes off automatically. That's simple. So let's try it on a highway, and then we'll come back and finish off. Okay, now that we're on the highway, let me just show you quickly how to do it too. So basically the same as on your city streets. You just put your signal on, the wheel disengages, you make the lane change, and then you just put the autopilot back on. Turn signal turns off. It's that easy. Genius coding by the engineers at Tesla. That is your Tesla 2-minute tip.